I talked about building like a shop in my basement. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Uh, we got plenty of room down here. It's an unfinished basement. I'm probably going to have to use like some water-based degreasers when I work down here so it doesn't stink up the house. I know the citrus, the Zep citrus is water-based. It's supposed to be really good. So that's probably what I'll be using for cleanup down here. Uh, I do have the parts washer in the garage, so for anything big, I'll go out there, but for minor cleaning stuff, we're good. So, see, I got my crankshaft in the corner between that, and it's bungee corded so it doesn't fall. I got all my parts down there, my pistons, my cylinder heads. I got my intake, my cooking trays with all of my bolts. We clearly have stock in parts. I have to go get some shelves so I can put that stuff here. There's a lot more stuff I still got to bring in yet. So, and there's still some cleaning to do. I got stuff to throw out. That's got to get thrown out. This is all like donation stuff. I'm using this as my toolbox. I just have to get a basic socket set, basic wrench set, kind of just what you need for, building engines. I have my cam install tool here, my piston stop, my push rod checker. I had my dead lifter I call it the dead lifter for measuring, when you degree the cam. I got my CC kit over here. Thanks to Dave Worthington for making me those plexiglass pieces. I think he made those for me if I remembered correctly. We have our new micrometer set, which you guys, I think I already showed you. I got an old ID mic here. This is what I used to use instead of a bore gauge to stare it. There's telescoping gauges here. Obviously, dial bore gauge. I think I showed you guys that. Some of my older mics, my dial calipers, my pin gauge set, my small drill bits. I have to get a standard set, and I have to get a bigger set of these as well. My torque wrench is up here. Dial indicators up here. My valve spring compressors down here, and I just have to build a ramp to get down here, and I already know the cart from Harbor Freight I'm going to buy to use, and the whole getup. So I'll show you guys real fast. I have these stairs into my basement, okay, and I'm going to build a set of tracks, and my patio ends about 10 feet out. So I'm going to angle iron into the concrete on the backside, and then use a slide plate to just slide the winch into it where it'll lock. And then I'll be able to winch the cart down and not break my back. And then to pull it out, the same concept. I'll just have to use a snatch block, bolt it onto that bottom board. So yeah, we got, that's like the last item really left. And I'm taking my block to go get cleaned next week. And then we'll start putting it together. I was holding off on doing anything until I got this workspace done, because I want to build my stuff down here. I still have my buddy's 347 to wrap up. That's going to come down here too. I brought a lot of stuff home, like this cart I was using at work for a while. Then I bought a new cart because Snap-on had a killer deal. So this is kind of just my toolbox for engine stuff down here. And I hope you guys appreciate it. I got years and years of magazines with really good tech articles over there. Going back to like 04, before social media took over. Still got 101 Dalmatians. This is my favorite childhood movie. So, I got to go buy some shelves right now, a couple lights. And really, the lighting down here isn't bad. There is a light built into this, but I want to add another light like in between here for this area. And that's kind of it, because the lighting down here really isn't too bad. I do have to run an extension cord because I have to fix that outlet, and I have to do some buffing up on electrical, but that's for another day. So I've made this video probably longer than it should have ever been, but I know I talked about setting up my basement lab, if you want to call it that. But this is where I'll kind of be doing a lot of my stuff. So this is a Harbor Freight bench. It's actually kind of pretty nice. My wife got it for me, and it's not bad for $100. I probably wouldn't load it up with any more than what you guys see there, but it does the job. This is actually an old U.S. Post Office desk. These are all brass. Somebody painted over them. This is actually kind of a neat piece. It sat outside my buddy's house for years, and I took it, and I've used it. And this is just like a half-ass cabinet setup. There's a lot of sockets in there. I got to go through stuff again. There's still some stuff to do, but you know, oh yeah, it's my man-room, my man bathroom that I have in the basement, my work clothes, and I have my own fucking bathroom. So I built that 3 years ago. Share, like, subscribe, stick around, because things are going to move. We're going to be getting stuff together, and you know, we're going to be doing still more carburetor work to come yet, and engines to put together. So see you around. Share, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Scott Cutlass.